Hey YouTube, Max here again with the Daily Edge. So today we're gonna talk about common misconceptions that kept me from algo trading. So for the past 7-8 years, I've been active in this trading industry, and for the past 2 years, more or less, I've been involved in more like automation, algo trading. And today I want to talk about that because if I knew these points sooner, I would probably be even further in my career right now. So I want to help you guys understand like what are the pros, what are the cons of overall algo trading, and why are many people not taking the first step to even learn it or try it and what to do about it, So first of all, let's reverse engineer overall the successful phases of a trader. So if you take a profitable setup, just a profitable trade, imagine you're now banking $1,000 on a profitable trade. What happened there? You probably had a pattern in the markets. That pattern was formed to a strategy where you have the risk to reward model into it, the risk management, like how much risk you take per trade, but also like a trading stop loss or just overall trade management. From there, you coded that strategy or you're trading it manually. So for me, first of all, I still trade manually as well, but I started 100% manual, and now I'm more to the automation side. Most of my strategies are automated, but still I have some strategies I like to execute manually. But what I want to say is like from that overall stage, you can code that strategy, that bank, that profitable trade, and then you can test it really, really good. About 5 years of data, 10 years of data, 15 years of data. You just check the back tests, check how a strategy performed, and then you can make pretty good arguments that it might work if the market environments are similar in the future, right? If you do not have that, if you cannot test something, how can you even know if a model works or not? So with that said, one of the big misconceptions I had about algo trading was the fact that I was thinking, okay, I can maybe turn my manual strategy into an automated strategy, but I need to code. I need to learn Python, C++, and just work my ass off for years before I can literally put it in code and backtest it, right? We are living in a generation that we want things quickly. And that kept me from algo trading in a whole because, it was like learning to code is tough, right? So I want to show you that you don't need that. Like the Pi strategy, you guys know that it isn't written with any code. How? Because you nowadays have software that just are blocks, drag and drop systems where you can drag over code, link it to other code, and then connect it, and then you're building a system. Just like if you build websites, right? Maybe some of you guys know how to build websites. First of all, I coded websites manually, and that's like a real pain in the ass. It's crazy how long it takes, because every time you have a header and you just copy paste the same code, but then you have to adjust it a bit. But nowadays you have like softwares like Wix, etc., where you can just drag and drop your overall blocks and you create a beautiful website. Well, that same software now exists also with trading algos. You can just drag and drop and you reuse the code. So that's really a game changer in my opinion, really something special. So with that said, let me show you one of the many algo trading systems I created without any code, just to see how powerful it is. So this is one system. I was thinking like not sharing the Pi system today with you guys, just an FX Blue of one of my other systems. And this has a closed profit of 99,000 euros and 22% gain, more or less. Pretty good. And right now a bit of drawdown, but this is a really simple strategy that is of course backed by some funding. But even if you don't have the funding, if you have like $1,000 account and then this track record with it, you can connect people. You can overall get into the environment where you get that funding, or you sell a system or lease it out. You can do so much. So with that said, one big misconception about you have to learn to code, that is gone. You can just start learning in a week, in a month, maybe in a quarter, you already have your first profitable system. Some people, it takes a bit longer than a month or 2 months or 3 months because their creativity levels are not there yet, because you need to be very creative about setups, right? You need to form strategies instead of looking at the market. Now I'm entering on a trend line. No, you need to be in that like mind state of thinking, okay, is this a strategy? Can this be something profitable? Can this overall entry be something? Let's test that over 10 years of data. Let's add a risk to reward model, like I said, a stop loss trail or whatsoever. So this kept me like from trading for a long time, like algo trading in general. Overall manual trading is of course easier to jump in because everywhere you just online, you see everywhere charts on TradingView, people trading, showing your profits. And yeah, I just want to share this with you. I'm currently on a skiing trip. My scene is a bit different, but I think this more or less brings it home in general. It's not just for institutionals nowadays. Everyone can literally start with learning how this all works. And especially if you have a community or some mentors or just a free channel like this, it can help you out a lot to just take those first steps like I did a couple years ago. And that is literally everything I want to share today. So good luck with trying it out, and I see you in the next one.